The Pardoner's Tale by Geoffrey Chaucer.
Hello guys! Welcome to my YouTube channel. So by the way, I'm Riza and I'm here to discuss our group reflection about the Pardoner's Tale. So first, the Pardoner begins his prologue that he always preaches everyone, inspires them with his sermon. Greed is the root of all evil, or Radex malorum est cupiditas. He always inspires everyone through his words, through his mysterious or miraculous relics. However, he is the best example of his words of greed, which his fame, his fame, his words to gather or to earn some wealth for himself. So, the pardoner discusses a group of young Flemish people during his speech who spend their time drinking and reveling, indulging in all forms of excess. So, there were three lecherous Flemish youngsters who wanted to avenge the death of their old friend against death with the help of an old man who found death under an oak tree. So, however, death turns out to be 8 bushels of gold coins. So, they plan to carry the gold undercover at night. Then, the youngest of the three ran off towards town to fetch bread and wine in the meantime. So, however, the sly plotter the sly plotter of the three, or among the three, divulges their plan and plot to kill the youngest vagrant from town when he gets back to take the gold coins for themselves. So unfortunately for them, that the youngest vagrant put some poison into bottles of wine to own the gold for himself. So the two youngsters, died within minutes next to him. So the pardoner thus conclude, thus pardoner concludes that all must beware the sin of avarice, which can only bring treachery and death.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon. So here we are, the group one, presenting our tale called The Pardoner's Tale. So here's our reflection based on what we observed from the story behind.
Question number 1. How does the tale reflect the societal conditions at present? Here's the answer. Nowadays, this tale illustrates the status quo of our society in a way of how powerful people such as politicians utilizes the power they possess just to gather supporters. They act as good people in public, however, in a hypocrite way. In the end, they just do it for in their satisfaction. Question number 2. How does morality play in our upbringing? This is our answer. Morality is a key to earn Eve's trust. What the position did as a good moral rule for everyone, which made people worship his relics and words. He became a wealthy man due to his fraud in act.
Hello there guys again. So I'm here to continue answering the questions. So here's our question number 3. Using the moralistic approach, what events of the tale justify a right action? So for us, or from us, the pardoner used his words to inspire everyone not to be greedy in oneself, because being greedy is the root of all evil, which create continuous unfortunates in all ways of life. So, and what you observe from his wrong deed is that he's just trapped on his words himself. He's also doing greed on everyone secretly. And also from the partner's tale, the group of youngsters, or the three youngsters, also did the same, that due to their greediness, they already forgot the value of their friendship, that one for all for one, and they should they shouldn't think only for themselves, because gold is just a temporary value or a temporary thing in this temporary world, right? So question number 4, how does greed becomes a root of all evils? So cite instances from the tale and connect them in real life context. So this is from what we answer. Greed become a root of all evils because some individuals wanted to become a wealthy one, and they choose to carry things, having a lot of money, and to have a power, than to care and think better for the sake of others. So the pardoner, so just like uh, people nowadays, some people nowadays, like politicians, they also they also use their power or their fame to earn money, preaching some good deeds, some good platforms, and however, not all people knew that they're just being a hypocrite, that that their attitude and doings is really different from the true self of them. So they can't resist and deny the fact that there are a lot of people who do good things in the eyes of others, but the truth is they use it for their own good, and only and in order for them to become a known one. Hello guys, so here's the question number 5. When talking biblically, does a tale also focus on how a person should act in order to be a good Christian? Cite example. So, from what we answered, yes, it is. Because the pardoner himself preaches using his words against this one of the 7 deadly sin, or the mortal sin, greed or avarice. So, if you want to be a good Christian, we should reminisce, or we should realize these things, that in order to be a good role model in our society, we should consider ourselves, we should consider the side of others. Because being greed doesn't benefit in the end. Because we're just all, well, we're alive.
I will tell you, greed is root of all evil. not to do it because this is bad trait in all of us. We must not give it to the less, we must give it to the less fortunate. Who need it? Our blessings. Greed is very bad in our life. Greed is not be implemented in this world. We must not follow it. And I will tell you, we must love God above all in everything we do. Protect our family by praying to God. If we have many blessings in life, we must not be greedy.
Father, can I ask you a favor?
Yes, what is that?
I heard some people that you are good in heaven, so I'm here to help you to pray for my father because he is in sick.
Okay, I can help you with that your problem. But in one condition.
What is his what is what Rodrigo. Ay ako katong mo. So, what is it, Father?
Give me some money so that I can help you.
Okay, Father, I'm willing to give you some money.
Oh,
So that's enough, Father.
this is enough.
So thank you so much, Father. Thank you so much for helping me.
Thank you. I can help you.
Thank you for watching, guys. See you in my next videos. Bye bye.